guys, this is Anna with Homemade Home, and today I am making arroz con pollo, refried beans, and homemade tortillas. I do have how I do the refried beans on my, not my refried beans, I might have that, I'm not sure, but I do have how I make homemade tortillas on my channel already, so I'm not going to bring you through that step, but I am going to show you how I do arroz con pollo, okay? The first thing you need to do is, I already got my water boiling here because while I was cutting the chicken I put water and I just turned it on and now it's boiling. So you want to, I have a whole chicken here and then I cut up. I sprinkled some Goya Salvador Total and some Goya adobo seasoning on the chicken. Of course, when I put it in there, it's going to come off in the broth, which is okay because it's just going to go straight back in to our dish. And what you're going to do is you're just going to cook the chicken and in the water. That's why it's that yellowish color. I did put some, sprinkle some chicken flavor bouillon cute stuff in here just for extra added flavor. And if you want to know how to cut up a chicken, I should have showed y'all before I started, but I didn't think about it. But next time I get a whole chicken, I will definitely show you how I make it. I mean, how I cut it up and clean it. And I boil all of it. Like, I clean it and all that, and then I might as well pour that sauce in there and the chicken seasoning. So, right now, I am going to cut up this onion, this red bell pepper, cilantro, and I will bring y'all back once I get that done. Okay guys, so far what you're gonna do, so far I have it boiling, and I did put the ends of the bell pepper and one, like one layer of the onion and some cilantro in there. In here I have some, I'm gonna put some olive oil. And this is just the Market Extra Virgin olive oil. Then let's put that on and warm that up. I'm gonna warm that up. Excuse the mess. I have about a half a cup of cilantro, one whole red bell pepper, and one large onion. And I'm going to saute this, and then I'm going to add some tomato sauce. I'm not sure, I'm gonna look at it, and because I usually eye everything. Sometimes I use 2, sometimes I use 1. And since I had this in the pantry, I'm gonna go ahead and use some of this. Now, if you don't have this Goya sofrito, like, you could just use this. Just use this, skip all of this steps or whatever. But I like to do this and then add some of this with a can of tomato sauce. So, because all this is green peppers, onions, cilantro, garlic, and olive oil. And that's what's in this, okay? So I'm gonna add my vegetables and 1 can of tomato sauce to start with, and half of this sofrito tomato sauce stuff. And okay, so far to this I've added the bell pepper, the red bell pepper, cilantro, onion, garlic. I forgot to tell you all that. It was about 4 cloves of garlic. They were small. But you do that to your own taste. If you like a lot of garlic, put more. If you don't, put less. And I also threw 1 clove of garlic in with that stuff too that was boiling, I forgot to say. I put half of this sofrito. And what this is the sofrito. This is what is called sofrito. The onion, the bell pepper, the garlic, the cilantro, and the tomato sauce, that would be your sofrito. Now you want to double the onion, double the bell pepper, double the parsley if you're not going to use this Goya sofrito. But I have this, so I'm going to use it. I sprinkled some Savar, Goya Total, and Mr. Stash in here so far. And I think I'm going to have to add another can of tomato sauce, but I'm going to wait on that. What, baby? Look at this hair. She's been outside all day. We've been outside playing and jumping. Can you go watch for a little bit, please? Alright, and what I'm going to do for now is I'm just going to turn this off. This has been simmering for about 15 minutes or so. So let me check the chicken and see how it's looking. See if it's done. If it's done, then I'm going to go ahead and put the chicken over to the pot. Let's see. Sorry, guys. Yeah, that's done enough because it's going to cook more. So I'm going to transfer all the chicken and we'll see y'all in a second. Mixed in my chicken with the sofrito that was in here. And now we're going to get our rice and we're going to, this is the rice that I use for my roast con pollo. You want a long grain rice. I like the way the Zatarain, it doesn't get sticky, because sometimes when you make a roast con pollo it can get really sticky with certain rices. And I like this one that it doesn't get sticky. And I think it's because it's parboiled rice, and that's the reason it doesn't get sticky. But I am going to add, it just depends how much rice you want for your family. I think I'm going to do 3 to 4, I think I'm going to do 3 cups of rice. And I think that should be more than enough for everybody. And then we're going to take our broth and pour it in here over our rice. You only add the amount of liquid you need if you were just cooking rice by itself. So on your bag of rice, it'll show you. So 3.5 cups. Oh wait. So 2.5 cups of rice needs 5 cups of water. Okay? So that's how you would know how much of broth to put in your rice. So I'm going to do that, and then I will show you the other seasonings that I put in to my roast con pollo. Another thing, if your bag of rice does not have how much directions or whatever on how to do it, it's usually double the amount. So if you use a cup of rice, you're going to use 2 cups of water. That's how it usually is too, so you know. Now, to this, where's that? I am going to add this. This is for the color. That's what my great aunt used to say, for the color. It's the annatto that gives the color. So you can get this in a jar, but when I went to get it, they only had the packet. So I'm going to use, definitely will use 2, but I might use 3. So we'll see what it looks like after I add the 2. I already added some of this and this before I put the chicken in and everything. So, and whenever you're done putting your seasonings, you want to cover it and put it on a lower setting so that your rice doesn't burn. And you want to come every, say, 5 to 10 minutes and stir it. Okay, you don't want to stir too much because then your rice gets all gooky. So I'm going to add my packets and I will show you what that looks like after. So you can see the color right now. Now do you see how it's turning a darker red now? That's what you want, okay? And I use 3 packets. So if you end up getting the packets, I use 3. Now, I'm going to cover this and I'm going to put it on medium-low. And I will see y'all in about 30 minutes or so. Well, I might bring y'all back after when I go to stir in 10 minutes and show you what each step looks like. And I'm sorry that I don't have my tripod right now. I need to get it from out of the closet because whenever I wasn't filming that for that long, I put it in the closet and now it's behind a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm gonna have to get it out and so that I can do better videos for y'all, and I'm sorry about that. But it's life and I'm just a mom. So see y'all in a little bit after I'm gonna go get my top, put it on, turn it on medium-low. And that is it, guys, and you just let it cook until your rice is done. I'm about to do tortillas and some refried beans to go along with this, so we'll see. Hey guys, and this is Arroz con Pollo. You can add olives to it, which I was out of olives. You would have done that in your sofrito, I forgot to say. But that is the deliciousness of Arroz con Pollo. Some refried beans. And some homemade tortillas. Yum, yum, yum. And that's what we're having for supper tonight, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Many blessings to you and your family. I hope you try this recipe because it is delicious. Bye, guys. Many blessings.